Welcome back, family. How y'all doing? Y'all have been asking, so I decided to stop being a lazy biatch and do it. So if you want to see how I took my nails from this to what they are now, because I didn't insert nothing, stay tuned. All right, y'all. So let's get started. Pretty much, I'm about to show you all the things I am using, which is my number 10 Kolinsky brush. I got this from my local nail supply store, so yeah, I don't know if the hairs are really Kolinsky because they got all dramatic when I put them in the acetone, but there's a monomer I'm using, and I decided to do this because I have a bunch of monomer left. That's usually what I use from my nail supply store. And here are my cheapy polishes, all from the dollar store and Walgreens. Doing marble, and I wanted to try this method because it dries a lot quicker. I do like to use a gel top coat. And I hate when it cracks and bubbles and all that other stuff. So right here, I'm just stretching it so it can kind of loosen up from the plastic. And don't pull it to the point to where you break the polish apart. Just give it a little tug. So there's my primer and my gel top coat. Use whatever you like. Here I'm just wiping the nails off with an alcohol pad, and because I don't know what music YouTube gonna block, I'm gonna probably talk to y'all for this whole 20 minutes. I'm gonna get quiet on occasion, but whatever. So I already prepped my nails. Right now I'm just priming them. I did all the shaping and removing of the cuticles. If y'all want to see something like that, let me know and I will record that. Now I'm just applying my acrylic. The video is super sped up because there's 1,000,001 videos of how to do this. I just wanted to show you guys how I do mine. Of course, this is my non-dominant hand, and I did that on video because when I'm doing my right hand, I tend to hold it very close to myself. So it would have been out of view. When I tried recording it, I noticed I wasn't in view a couple times, and I wasn't in the mood to keep recording the same shit over and over again. So the monomer I noticed from Sally's, I know it is not a professional quote unquote monomer, so that could be inside of the bottle. It was a purple tint. When it came out of the bottle, it was very bright, like a light lavender, and I believe it is because it is rapid dry. I did not realize that, so usually I don't wipe my brush. I just kind of dip and go. But this was rapid dry, so it was getting kind of sticky. And then, like I said, I just have a bunch of this liquid, so I was like, let me just use it. The liquid that I don't know if maybe it rapidly dried because that acrylic is not a part of the system or whatever, but you'll see me kind of blotting my brush a lot and kind of tapping because, like I said, it was drying really quick. So probably won't be using that monomer again unless I got, somebody's nails to do and I really want to hurry up and get them up out of here, or it will be my emergency stash. Um, Y'all don't come for me about my motherfucking desk. I got the desk just to do my own nails and just kind of fell into doing other people's. So that's why you see all of the paint, polish, acetone, stuck acrylic. I've had this desk since I transitioned into doing my own nails at home. Instead of paying a whole bunch of money going to shops and shit. I will be trying polygel soon, so I'm going to try my hardest to record that. When I get the urge to do my nails, I usually just go. I don't think about plugging up lights and phones, and so the view will get better as we progress. I got to try some different angles because when I attempted to zoom in on my hand from while editing, that shit looked crazy. So I was like, let me just leave it or whatever. They get the gist of it, and y'all will ask questions if you got them. So this is just me doing the acrylic, and I'm gonna give you a little moon music while you watch me out of view. Ba da 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 ba da 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 da. Because they not finna demonetize my shit, so. This nail, I meant to tell y'all, I had cracked this nail in 2 places. I will never use those Amazon dragon tips again. I believe they are only for like if you do shows, or like your boy Candy, he wears these long dragon tips that he designs. I think they are meant for just like show nails. I don't think they're meant for everyday wear, because every single nail that I did when I replaced my nails with tips, I ended up having to do a form on. Luckily, when they are forms, for some reason, it is easier to get the acrylic to re-adhere to itself. I have noticed, crazily, using Kiss glue. Kiss glue has actually stuck my nails together until I got ready to do them. They'll be cracked in half, and it'll just hold them until I get ready to do them. So and if you want a detailed video on how I do that, because I don't like having to take the bottoms of the nails off. I don't like having to re-put on another tip, and if I can prevent from having to do a form, I definitely wanted to, especially with this liquid drying as fast as it did, that it would have took forever to get that form right, and when I did, it would have probably been all choppy and crazy looking. So I just decided against it. That's the music. All right, so that's why you see me going over this nail so much, and I did reinforce it from the bottom and the top. I just make like 2 deep reservoirs in the nail where the cuts are, or where the breaks are, or whatever. And I just repack them. I put a little glue in there, a little primer, and then I pack them. So you probably see me putting primer on the middle of the nail, like, the fuck? That don't go there, but it do. Y'all know what I do, so that's what I'm doing right now. Excuse me. Anywho, I should be just about done with this nail. And I'm real bad with perfection, especially on my own hands. So I will go back over a nail if I see something, because sometimes when doing nails on yourself, you need to try and check all angles. Make sure you have a well-lit area. Make sure your house is not sweltering fucking hot, because that will kind of rapid dry your acrylic. Of course, you don't want it like an ice box in there. Just, kind of even temperature. But I notice when the heater's on, that shit take forever. Ba-dum, da-dum, 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 ba-dum, da-dum, da-dum. And you're out of focus again. Bring your hand back in, my friend. Thank you. Cleaning up the cuticles now. And in the next scene, I am drilling. So here, I'm just using a cordless Dremel drill that I picked up from Walmart, because I have purchased several drills from Amazon that are plug up with the foot pedals and all that, and they're usually the cheapy drills. I'm not out here trying to spend a whole bunch of money. So those drills, because of the way that I hold it, the cord always shorts out, and it is hell trying to find a new cord. So I decided to just show y'all how I drill my non-dominant hand. That's pretty much it. I didn't do any designs because I thought it would take forever, but with this method of how I did the polish, that shit didn't take no time. The only thing that took a little time was like the creative juices a-flowing. So I'm just going in and cleaning up the shaping that I've already done, and furthering that motherfucking crispiness. It looked real aggressive because it's sped up, but I ain't fouling that hard. It look aggressive as shit. Dang, girl, you gonna pluck that thing clean across the room. Ba-dum, da-dum, 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 ba-dum, da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. Most of the products that you see in here came from the dollar store. Those nippers, that acetone, these bricks, got them 3 for $1. The buffer bricks from my nail supply store. So now I'm just buffing it out, making everything smooth for my polish application, which was super, super easy. I will probably be making those little paint sheets just ahead of time just to have, because I got certain customers that are nurses and they like the marble. It's a easy design that they can kind of get away with. So I might do that. But here I am just oiling up my cuticles. I do use a kind of oil that I put together with a mixture of a CBD oil. It works wonders for softness. I love soft hands. If you don't feel like washing your hands, you don't have to. Just get your alcohol wipes. Let's clean it right up. Get all that debris and dust and sand and sawdust, or plastic, rubber, whatever you want to call it, off your hands. And then we move on to lifting the polish. This was a lot easier than I thought. I would suggest if you have a cuticle pusher that has a flat spatula, use that. These have, for some reason, got some sharp ass spatulas. So it kind of just cut through and it was easy to peel it right off. And this is just a little cheap sandwich bags, not the Ziploc bags that you usually see. Even if you look at your polish on the bag, if it kind of wrinkles up, don't worry about it. It will definitely straighten out. I think I forgot to put it on camera. I may have deleted it, where I applied a little bit of clear top coat where I was going to lay my polish strip or nail wrap, whatever you want to call it, down, because I needed something to make it kind of adhere to the nail, and I wanted it to lay flat, so when I put my gel on, it doesn't lift up and cause it to crack and all that other stupid shit that it does. So here you see me kind of tapering and tailoring it to the nail. Once I got it down to size, if there was a piece that I couldn't maneuver my hand around to cut, I would take just some acetone and kind of pat underneath it, not too much. And I did that pat, emphasis on the pat. Okay, because some of y'all go crazy and it's still polished, girl. So don't wipe all the polish off, Myrtle. Just give it a pat. So see, pat. Now that's underneath the nail, so you can do a long stroke. But if you got to go on top, pat it. Ooh, look at that, girl. That white, that nude, that blue, that purple, child. So here I'm just cutting pieces, and you can do like confetti strips. It's so much shit that I plan on doing. So many things I plan on trying. Anyway, I am just trying to see where I want this to go, because some of the nails are super, super clear from me using the clear coat. I'm in clear acrylic. Drop the damn phone, so I cut the whole recording off. Anywho, so I did want to show off some of those clear ones. Some of them are like a clear. Now, I was using Kiss during quarantine. Ronisha had me fucked up, but Kiss turns out very clear, but it does have this yellow champagne-like film. My nails bombed in a bitch, so I don't really be worried about it. You can see it a little bit. I can, other people cannot. So some of them are pink, because I usually use light pink. And that's just that on that. So I'm sure, ooh, girl, the camera really do not do it justice. It really don't. Like, anyway. So, yep, we're just going to go through and assort sizes and pieces, making sure everything looks cute. And back to the mood music. Think that I save lives. There they go. Boodle, 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 boodle. I just realized it's a lighter right. Oh my god, my life. Doodle, boodle, doodle, boodle, doodle, doodle, boodle, boodle. You are now listening to the smooth sounds of Natalie Love Radio. Stay tuned for more of our soothing, smooth elevator tunes. Now, for my left hand, I meant to tell y'all because I found this piece that was perfectly shaped like a freaking heart. And that's what I mean by the camera don't do it justice. That shit bomb as fuck and you cannot see it. Oh my gosh, you can't see it. I'm so hurt. I'm so hurt. Back to the music. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Don't, don't, don't. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, no, oh, 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 boom, boom, oh, 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 girl, what are you doing? What? Oh, okay. Oh, 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 hey, oh, 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 boom, oh, oh. Dum 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 dum. Princess looking at me like, girl, you are crazy. Dum dum boom. Dum 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 boom. Dum 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 boom. Dum dum dum. Hey, princess, they can't hear you. Yeah, I probably can. She up here licking her chops. I forgot I took your bell off. I was gonna say y'all could probably hear my babies sliding in the scene at the gangster lady. Ooh ooh. I could have swore I cut all these pieces out where I'm not doing shit. So I'm sorry about that, but I'm so glad that y'all watched and hung out with me this motherfucking long. Thank y'all so much with everything going on. Y'all still been sticking with a bit, so I definitely appreciate that. And again, if y'all want to see more videos like this, let me know. Now, here I am cutting my sponge because I do have some ombre, ambre, whatever y'all call it, on 2 accent nails. This is a technique. It took me a little while to get as easy as it looks. Some things are hard to master if you don't know any better, such as patience. Once you dab, give it a second, let it dry a little bit, because when you get especially the cheap puffs from the store, sometimes they tend to take the polish back off. I don't know if that's just a cheap thing or if that's just how it is, period, because I'm only going to the dollar store. I'm not getting no expensive puffs for what I plan to do, period, poo. So I am putting the colors onto the sponge, and you have to kind of do a dab motion. Once you get your first layer down and it kind of dries, then you can go in with the pat pat pat, you know what I mean, but not aggressive presses. And you want to make sure that your sponge, you can still see the holes in it. Other than that, you just have a squishy nail stamp, because it's literally just going to transfer the paint onto your nail just how it looks on the sponge. Those holes is pretty much what takes away some of the paint. It kind of holds some of the polish and it only releases some. So that's what gives you that effect that it's just kind of molten from one color to the next. So a girl loves blings and things, and rhinestones make everything better. So I just add those here to my liking, as you should. Again, thank y'all so much for watching. And here is the finished look. Ooh, yes, 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 girl. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, and see you next time. Bye.